Welcome to the show for this week's Super Rugby review that'll be spread over the next two editions of Saturday Sport, with the win by the Highlanders one of the highlights, and certainly for me the game of the round and their best effort to date. Elsewhere, the Hurricanes took their time to overcome the Rebels but did so in style. The Chiefs had to work even harder to quell the Cheetahs and bag a bonus point along the way. No luck for the Blues again after staying in touch with the Waratahs, but really only have themselves to blame. Same goes for the Crusaders, who are brilliant at times but equally often guilty of basic errors and ill discipline. The Reds, another side to have many a chance but didn't take enough of them, and in the Republic the Sharks took till the 70th minute to wrestle control off the Force.
Disappointing result obviously for the Stormers and for myself. You obviously hope your 100th's a fairy tale. Unfortunately it didn't work out that way, but all credit to the Highlanders. They capitalised on our mistakes, got off to a good start and then put us under pressure, and unfortunately we just couldn't handle the pressure out there.
You've started so well, you had control of that first quarter of an hour.
Yeah, we did, hey, and then two soft moments or soft tries, so those things happen in rugby. You just need to have the ability to bounce back. Unfortunately for us, we wanted to carry the ball and keep the ball. Unfortunately, we just, turned it over or knocked it on too early in the set. And, against Highlanders, give them an unstructured ball, give them easy, heavy turnovers, and they make you pay, and tonight they showed that.
Good platform up front, though. You had a very solid scrum.
Yeah, again, there was real good stuff. Obviously you don't want to be too negative. The scoreboard tells a certain story, and we were way off. But there was some good stuff. Good individual play, good team play. Unfortunately for us, his ball security was poor, and that's what let us down tonight.
How disheartening was it looking at the scoreboard at half time, because you didn't feel that far behind?
No, you didn't. So that's the way rugby works. So we created a lot of opportunities. I think we put them under pressure, and today just didn't work out for us. I think last night I watched a similar game against the Hurricanes where the Rebels played really well, and lost the game by 40 points. So that's the way rugby goes sometimes. So we just got to go back to the drawing board, work hard, and try and improve for the Hurricanes next week. It's an enormous challenge. They're on a high.
When Aaron Smith went off for 10, did you give yourself a bit of a sniff? You scored straight away.
Yeah, I scored straight away. Obviously, our immediate goal then was just get a bonus point, go for the 4 tries, and who knows what can happen. So we came reasonably close, but at the end of the day, we were good enough to close the game out, and we walked over with no points, which is no good.
You've had a fabulous career so far, but you're only 31. I think people think you're a lot older.
I started a bit young, so I was stuck in the nervous 90s there for a couple of years. So, look, playing 100 caps for any team, it's one heck of a journey. It doesn't come easy. Tonight will give me a chance to reflect. No doubt I'll be sucking some of New Zealand's finest lagers till late in the morning.
And how far ahead do you look in your career?
Week by week, obviously, last year or 2 years ago to the day, in fact now, had a life-threatening disease, and nearly wasn't around here to watch my children grow up and let alone play for the Stormers. So that put life into perspective for me. You reset your goals, and now you just take it week by week, and realise life is short, and we've got to make the most of it.
And you're 100% recovered, you're fit and happy?
All good. When you play a game like this, you realise if you're fit enough, or you don't know if you're fit enough. It was tough, but we managed to get through it, and obviously we'll rest up, get some energy for the Hurricanes. We need all of that for next week.
Congratulations on the 100th, and great to have you in New Zealand.
I appreciate it. New Zealand's one of my favourite countries to travel. We and South Africans and New Zealand's got so much in common, and we love sport. And the Black Caps playing in the final tomorrow, so no doubt I'll be watching ball by ball somewhere in Queenstown. And
supporting New Zealand?
Well, it's a tough one. I'm South African. You guys knocked the Proteas out, so I'll sit neutral. I'll sit on the fence, but I'll enjoy some good cricket hopefully.
Massive pack, and they came out with a hiss and a roar, and we knew they were going to do that. And we had to absorb it, and I thought we did that and came back and dominated them in the end.
Yeah, the game suddenly changed, didn't it? You were sort of fighting to stay in it, and then you were in charge.
Yeah, a couple of big tackles and a couple of lucky bounces of the ball, and the next thing you know, we're running real well, so that was good.
Must have been a real pick-up to look at the score at half-time and think you're that far ahead.
Yeah, it was great. It was because we took it. Boys were a bit sore and battered and that, but we knew that they were a big pack and we could wear them down, and that was our game plan all along, was just to run them, and to be ahead like that and knowing that they were battling the way they were, so it was very positive stuff. Yeah.
The scrum was difficult. They made life hard for you.
Yeah, they got a good scrum, and we found by the end of the game we'd nullified that, and we sort of had the dominance there. We, at the start they had it up on us, but we came back and we were real good. Yeah.
Can't be easy for the Locks. Every time you sort of put your head down, it's in between different props, isn't it?
It's all right. Boys been good and was stoked ass.
As line-out's been good. You've been happy with that work?
Yeah, it wasn't best today, but they had a couple some tall timber in there and they disrupted a couple, but in general it's going good, and if we can keep that going, then it's going to set a good platform for our backs to run off.
The morale on the team at the moment, when you set yourself a goal of picking up all these points at home and you've done it.
Yeah. Morale's good. We've got a bye now, so boys are going to enjoy a couple of beers tonight and enjoy the cricket tomorrow and have the week off and relax and come back after that fired up to take on whoever we got next. Yeah.
There's a few bumps and bruises in the team, isn't there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Some of the boys took a few heavy knocks and there'll be some sore bodies over the next week, but good time before this bye, so we'll be raring to go by next game, sure.
It's just Super Rugby, isn't it? There's going to be attrition.
Yeah, it is. You got to battle through it, and that's where the depth of the squad comes in and all of that. But we got a good team and good morale, and boys are fizzing, so it's good.
Nice goal of maybe the Crusaders coming back from South Africa. They might be a little bit vulnerable, and you've got to get your own back.
Yeah, well, that's always a big one for us, so we'll definitely be targeting that game.
Am I right in saying maybe the best 70 minutes of football you played this year?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was always going to be a battle in the first 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes to break their big forwards down, and they just wanted to set piece us, scrum, line out, maul. So once we got over that and then started to compete there, we dominated the game really.
I think you broke their spirit with that quick spurt of scoring before half time.
Yeah, I think maybe we did. It's always hard to travel from South Africa to New Zealand and try and front up physically. So, scoring early points for us was crucial, and then to get early points in the second half as well was a big plus for us.
We've talked often this season about the quality of finishes in your team, and Wasaki, of course, got two great chances, took them both, and almost had a third.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought him and Pat were outstanding tonight. Not only scoring tries, but carrying the ball strongly off our nines and through the middle of the park. Their work rate was outstanding, and they're playing really, really good footy together.
It's a confidence thing too, isn't it? It's just knowing that if they chase hard enough and follow the ball, it'll come to them.
Yeah, exactly, and they're hungry for work, and a fit Fijian keen for the ball is very dangerous, so it's good to see.
And a good chance, a rare chance maybe to give a lot of people some game time once you had so much control.
Yeah, I think we tried to play at speed, and when Stormers had a bit of ball in the second half, we were quite tired, so it's good to get some fresh legs out there and give some guys some footy. And we've got a week off now, so we need a good break and come back ready for the Crusaders.
If you're going to lose a guy in the bin when you're up by 30 points or so, that's the time to do it, I suppose.
Yeah, but
not ideal.
It's not ideal. I think it could have been avoided. Aaron Smith's a competitor and felt as though he could get the ball there, but probably not ideal for the team.
You sat comfortably in the last 15 minutes. They always looked in charge.
Yeah, I think so. I think we broke their forwards down like we planned, and we knew that if we could handle their scrum and their maul, we would have no problems beating them tonight.
Just a couple of players have been on the bench we haven't seen. Richard Buckman, any chance of game time soon?
Richard Buckman's going to play some club footy this Thursday, so that's pretty exciting news for him. He's had a long break, and he's keen to get out there. He's looking good at training, so get him some footy, and you never know, might see him against Crusaders.
I feel a bit sorry for him because he's got a job to do to get his job back.
Yeah, he has, but we've got to rest All Blacks at some stage, and beauty about Richard Buckman, he can play 4 or 5 positions, so he'll slot in somewhere.
What about Shane Christie? Such a great season last year, hobbling.
Yeah, him, Shane and John Hardy are outside chances for the South African League of our campaign, so let's hope we get both of them back for that.
In the meantime, James did a very good job for you.
Yeah, he was outstanding. He battled a bit at the end, I think, as the physicality first game at this level against a big sort of South African pack. He did his chances no harm for another go next week.
Going into Easter, if I offered you the bag of points you've already got, you'd have taken it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think we would have, and there's just a couple of games that we could have done better in, but other than that, we're pretty happy as a coaching team, and we have a break and then look forward to taking the Crusaders on.
You were travelling from South Africa, so using your earlier theory, maybe weak?
Yeah.
Weaker.
Oh, it'll be tough for them. It's a good chance to get them in Christchurch. They don't lose too many games there, so got to use every advantage we can get. So that's one of them. So let's hope they, get delayed for another couple of days and come back later.